Hello, welcome to day 8, Fat Frog Yoga's Yoga Advent Calendar. Ooh. So today we're going to be lying down for all of our session. Don't get complacent, we're not going to have a relaxation today. So grab your mat, wear some comfortable clothing that you can move easily in, and I'll see you in a second. So come to lie down on your mat. We'll start, as usual, with our 3 breaths. Today we're going to bring one hand on our stomach, left hand on our heart centre. We're just going to breathe into the stomach, into the heart centre, and out. 2 more. Excellent stuff. Release the hands, bring the hands down to the sides of the body. And we're going to start by raising the legs in the air. So, nice and easy. Let's just take a second just to roll through the ankles. One way and then the other. And just by keeping the legs here, you might feel that the core starts to turn on. And just bring some stillness in. And on an exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Inhale, raise the legs up, soles of the feet to the ceiling. Exhale, hug those knees in. Inhale, raise the legs up. And exhale, hug those knees in. Inhale, raise the legs, you get the gist. Exhale, knees in. And let's bring the arms into it now. So as we raise the legs up, we bring the arms overhead. And we knock the frog off. Exhale, knees into the chest, arms down to the side. Inhale, arms overhead, legs overhead. Then exhale, knees in, arms down to the side. Continue this at your own breathing pace. Hopefully the core's starting to fire on. Don't worry if not. This is actually just to warm our bodies up as well. We want to start engaging the core. Start to lift those hips up, the pelvis up ever so slightly. Each time we make a movement with the feet. So as the feet come up, the hips raise. So the knees come in, the hips comes up. Inhaling as we raise things overhead. Exhale as the knees come into the chest. Couple more times. And by a couple, probably mean about 3. Exhale, hug those knees in. Lovely stuff. Then bring the knees so the knees are over the hip points. Bring the hands, clasp the hands behind the head. We're just going to start to tap one foot down and tap the other foot down. You might want to inhale as you tap the foot down. Exhale as the knee comes in. One foot and then the other. Feels really simple, doesn't it? And yet actually, core is starting to engage. You're strengthening the hip flexors. Excellent stuff. Keep going. You've got this. One more each side. Lovely. Hug those knees in. Give them a little bit of a rest. And then take those knees back to hip. On top of the hips. Bring the shoulder blades, or bring the shoulders up off the mat. And start to do it with the shoulders up. One foot touches the ground, and then the other. Raising the foot. And hopefully like this, your core is engaging even more. Told you not to be complacent. Excellent stuff. Keep going. If you want to add a little bit more, you can start to take the opposite elbow to the leg that's going down. So, right elbow goes to the left knee as the right foot goes down. Left elbow to left, right knee, left foot goes down. Keep going. Obviously not going to stop here if you want the breath, if you want to break. Let's do 2 more each side. Two more done. Hug it in. Give everything a little bit of a rest. Ah, feels better. Phew. From here, take your hands onto each knee and let's just open up through the hips. So we've just strengthened them, but now again, just give them a little bit more love and just allow them to open out. So we are told that hips store a lot of emotions. So by releasing the hips, we allow some of our emotions to release and we can let go. And let's take those circles the other way. You can keep the hands on the knees if you wish, or if you're happy to just let the knees circle as they want to, by all means do that instead. How good does it feel? Right, hug those knees in and place both feet down on the mat. Hug your right knee in, give it a good squeeze, flex that foot so the toes are pointing right up to the ceiling and it's as if you are pressing into a wall on the foot. As we do that, we're going to place the ankle over the left knee, over the left thigh, and just allow the right knee to aim towards the bottom of the mat, or the top of the mat, bottom. We're not going to force it, we're not going to push it, because we don't want to hurt our hips. We want to just listen to those hips, listen to how open they want to be today. Staying here if you're already feeling a nice stretch behind the left buttock, but also in the right hip. If you want to take it a little bit further, we raise that left foot up and take our hands around the left thigh. Again, that right foot is pointed, it's flexed. If it's not flexed, then we're twisting into the knee, and we don't want to do that because the knee is very fragile. We can go even further if you want to. If you want to take both hands around the left shin, do so. But again, always listen to those hips. I'm feeling a right stretch behind my right glute and into my right hip. So listen to where that stretch is and how far you may or may not want to take it. And how far the body may or may not want you to take it. And release down. Hug that right knee in and just allow the knee to come to the side of the body and just raise that foot so the sole of the foot is pointing to the ceiling. If you can hold on to the edge, the outer edge of the foot, do so. Also you can use the inner edge of the foot. And just allow that knee to come to the side of the body, opening the hip up into half happy baby. Good stuff. the mat. We'll do the same the other side. So, in fact, before we do that, just notice the difference between the right and the left side. My right side feels a lot more loose. So, hugging the left knee in. Toes are flexed, pointing up towards the ceiling. Hug that knee in, and we place the ankle over the right thigh. Again, just easing that left knee towards the end of the mat. Staying here if we're feeling enough of a stretch behind the glutes, in the hips, we stay here. If we feel we can go a little bit further, we bring that right foot up and hug around the right thigh. Staying here if this is enough for you. Keeping those toes flexed, reminding ourselves of our breath, reminding ourselves of how it feels in the body. So we're doing this with love, we're doing it with care and attention. If you want to go that a little bit further, take those hands around the right shin, listen to that hip, listening to the left hip. Good stuff. Release the right foot down, hug the left knee in towards the chest, and then just allow it to drop to the side of the chest. Keep that foot flexed, the sole of the foot reaches the top of the ceiling, taking a hand on one side of the foot if you want to, or onto a shin. We just try to ease that knee over to the left hand side, opening the hip up that little bit extra in our half happy baby. Lovely stuff. Release the foot, hug that knee in, hug the right knee in. We're going to do a full happy baby. So just separate the knees to either side of the body, flex the toes, bring the hands to the shins so the soles of the feet are pointing towards the ceiling. If we can hold on to either side of the feet, do so. Otherwise, hold on to the shins. If you want to rock and roll in your happy baby, you can do so. Enjoy your happy baby. Brilliant. So, bring those feet together, release the hands, hug the knees in, and place the feet back on to the mat. Keep the feet together, and we're just going to allow the knees to relax out either side, soles of the feet come together, allow the sit bones just to ease in towards each other, just to open those hips out even more. If you want to have hands on the thighs, do so, or take those hands out so the palms are facing up. And we'll finish here on our 3 breaths. Breathing in and out. In and out. Last one, in and out. If you want to stay here, you're more than welcome to do so. When you are ready to come out, take the hands behind the thighs and just ease the knees in towards each other, and then make your way through the rest of the day as you see fit. But for now, I shall say goodbye and thank you.